Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
I'm feeling cold. Don't judge me, please. I said it into one of the previous video. I'm living in Europe, I'm living in France, and clearly we are not turning our heat on, each minute, and during all of the day. Me, I decided to put it only at the end of the day and during the night when it's really so cold outside that it would be not possible, to not turn the heat on inside. But during the day, because of that, normally, if you wouldn't be there, if I wouldn't be filming, I would wear my plaid hoodie. I don't know how to name it. I showed it to you on TikTok and also on Twitter. I'm gonna show it to you now. Right there. This thing, it's the best thing ever, and clearly it's an investment. For this winter, I'm considering it as an investment. It's almost like buying stuff, during summer because it's too hot, buying fans and stuff like that. It's the same. In winter, you have to invest to not feel so cold and to not turn your heat on. And see? It's an hoodie, it's a plaid inside, outside, it's so soft, it's so warm, and it's really way too big for me. Really, from head to toes, and I'm just into it during all of the day when I'm not filming. Because yes, I'm not gonna film with it like... I don't have a lot of respect for myself, I know, for having that kind of thing and wearing it inside, but no one is watching me, so no one knows that I don't have any ego and really I don't care about how I look when I'm just alone. But when really someone is looking at me, maybe I care a little about how I look. At least enough for not putting that on, but really not enough for not showing myself to you like that. No, I'm not gonna keep it during the video. Again, for me it's a sign of respect, for me to you, to not wear that in videos and to not wear it also on videos. I'm sorry it's getting so dark outside. It's really like the middle of the afternoon, but today it's really that kind of day, you have the impression that it's 5 p.m. all of the day. That kind of day during winter when you have the impression that the sun is gonna go down. In fact, during all of the day, it has been since this morning, since 11 a.m., something like that, that I have the impression that it's gonna be the night each time in 10 minutes. Normally my camera is dealing with that great, he's dealing with white and stuff like that, the lights. It's putting stuff so you can still see me, and I can see that you can still see me, but I'm not sure how it's gonna be. Okay, about the last episodes that I watched today, I watched 2 episodes today, and I hope that I'm gonna have the time to watch 2 more episodes today, but again, with that weather, I'm not sure. We'll see, at least one, this one. I hope that during this episode they're gonna continue what they did for the 3 last episodes, and maybe also for the 2 first episodes of the season, but I can't remember what they were about. But the 3 last episodes of this season were really different than the other episodes of the other seasons, meaning that normally we have different narrative arcs with characters, being separated into these different arcs and living different adventures for different conclusions at the end, for different messages for the characters or just messages for the viewers. When right there, for the 3 last episodes, we had different narrative arcs with different characters, but each time it was for the same conclusion at the end, for the same message also to the characters or to the viewers. I'm considering that the episode 3 and 4 it was messages for the characters, and the episode 5 it was more message for the characters and the viewers. Episode 3 and 4 we had each time Rick and Morty living the same stuff, meaning during one episode falling in love, having a bad experience, being forced to break up, being reassured, being okay thanks to a member of their family. Episode after that it was these two doing bad stuff with their sperms, living an adventure, and because of that at the end the consequence is the fact that they have a new kid somewhere into the nature, one under the ground, one into the space. And we had the last episode with again two narrative arcs, two different adventures, but the same message at the end, the fact that you can judge someone lame, you can judge someone stupid, but at the end of everything you don't know them really well, you hurt these people by thinking stuff like that, and in fact you are lame and you are stupid because you think that you are better than that person, that it's okay to judge a person like that, and it's making you stupid and it's making you cringe, the fact that you think so much about yourself that you can judge someone else like that. And it's not because a person is stupid or lame according to you that you're not stupid and lame according to someone else. So see, it has been 3 episodes now that the writers, they changed their way to write their show, and I truly appreciate that. I didn't think that they would do something like that for this season 5, but it's okay for me. And you know, if it can work better on the viewers, it's okay for me. I'm saying that because sometimes I saw it into the comments of my videos. Sometimes a few of you told me, oh, I didn't see stuff like that. You think that the writers, they put that message behind that adventure, and oh, you made me think about it in a different way. Not a lot of you told me that, but sometimes a few of you told me that, and each time I was like, really? I'm the only one who saw that message? Or just really it's not that obvious for some people. So if by making stuff like that, you know, by writing all of the narrative arcs to go in the same direction for the same message, it can amplify, you know, the message, at least it can make it more obvious for the viewers, I'm okay with it, you know. You know that what I love into shows in general, I didn't think that I would say that about Rick and Morty after the first season. You know my story with Rick and Morty. At first I thought that I would watch it only for one season because it was fun to have a funny show, but I didn't think that it would go deeper than that, and I was wrong, and that's why I continued to watch it after that. But yes, I think that for a show, what I love into shows is to have good stories, to have good characters who can evolve, who can be developed, to have messages behind stuff, you know, not in each episode, but at least sometimes to have messages or to make the viewers think of stuff. So right there, I have everything that I want, you know, with Rick and Morty. It's cool. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro because really I want to see 2 more episodes, so if I want to have the time to do that, maybe I need to make shorter intros and reviews. I'm saying that, yes, it has been already a long intro. Stop, let's go for this episode. If you want to have these reaction videos about Rick and Morty earlier, you have my Patreon for that. On Patreon you have at least 5 episodes of advance, which means 2 weeks of advance. And again, remember that if you're subscribing to my Patreon right now, you have still access to the videos of Rick and Morty that I posted earlier. You know, you can binge watch if you want all of my reaction videos about Rick and Morty on my Patreon. And it's the best way to support me, my Patreon. I'm really a little reactor on YouTube and also on Patreon. I think that I said it was on the Rick and Morty video, the fact that to live without thinking about things twice, you know, without being worried at the half of the month each time, I would need on my Patreon twice what I have right now. You know, right now it's more like I live, but you know, each time at the half of the month I'm like, okay, So we need to wait the end of the month. We need to wait 10 more days, 15 more days. My situation right now, it's that to not be like that and to just be okay during the month without, you know, being like that, without... I'm sorry. Without being like that and all, just to not be worried at each half of the month, I would need twice what I have on Patreon. I'm saying that, you know, it's not to make you feel guilty or anything like that. It's to be transparent with you guys about it, you know, to make you understand also how stuff are functioning for reactors on YouTube, but also on Patreon, just for you to know how it's working. If you can't support me on Patreon, it's okay, I totally understand that. And you can just support me right there on YouTube by liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, all of that. Let's go for this episode 6, if we have enough light to see each other. Normally, right there, my camera is dealing with it well. We'll see what it's gonna be.
Are you gonna be cool and steal the Constitution with Grandpa?
You're gonna steal the Constitution? I know it's a big deal in US. How many important US items you just destroyed?
It's a Trojan horse, Morty. Never trust the French. All right, fun's fun, but now the federal government's gonna be pissed.
Always trust the French! Oh, this house knows how to protect herself.
He's really pissed this time.
Seems so.
I have to turn myself into a turkey and trick the president into giving me a presidential turkey pardon.
How many times have you done this?
You already did it before!
I've inserted myself into the potential turkey pardonee population by brainwashing the president.
That's a weird tradition. That turkey thing, you know, not being killed by the president, you know, like, no, you're not gonna be killed and eaten this year.
Unfortunately, those Marines won't have human eyes. They'll have turkey eyes.
That world needs a few good men in a secret Pentagon lab, turning into turkeys.
Okay, you're giving me Independence Day vibes. Again a song! Do we have a musical season?
These pills contain tracking chips that identify each of you as individuals. That will be important later.
Later? Why? No, it's not turkeys with guns, which made me lost. It's turkeys with... What's a passage?
Turkey Marines. The president came to play. Jam those two radios.
You don't have glasses. Can I recognize you with the eyes? I'm not so sure.
Come in. Copy, Tango. All good. Just a couple of branches on the roof.
Chips for venturing Rodriguez to glitching.
Sanchez, I'll deal with this best myself.
You're gonna be transformed?
Systems
Also?
calibrated. That pill contains a tracking chip that will
I
identify.
know, it'll be important later. Do it!
Why and how?
Mr. President.
Sanchez admitted. You lose.
Ah, and the air also.
Let's go.
I don't recognize.
Just pardon me, Dick.
Why the hell would I?
For me, it's the air.
To Canada, they'll be the best country.
I'll cut your goddamn...
Get my plume.
What did you smoke, writers?
Pull out the president right now!
You're gonna turn a real turkey into a human?
There he is. I got him. Let's go, boys. Let's
We lost the president?
Hoppin' Jehovah, you look like 5 pounds of shit in a whore's lunchbox.
Huh? He kept.
Right, Mr. President?
Hey, Donald Squad! You got the wrong guy, you morons! Look at this dumb shit.
You don't hear him, his real voice?
As for you, Sanchez, bon appetit.
Bon appetit! Why you're always saying the T at the end? Bon appetit. Like the T doesn't exist.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Tango here is me.
You what?
The clone spider of FDR.
Who is FDR?
Rick, I'm afraid to die. You won't have to be for long, Morty. We're due to return to human form any second. Also, in other words, be afraid to die. Morty, winning an argument is...
Naked! You're naked! Oh, I'm gonna be forced to blur so many things.
Sick of hearing how iconic you were. Try having an historical administration after Facebook goes online.
Morty, tear open that panel.
How's this for a fireside chat?
Bye bye!
We just killed FDR.
Who is TLDR! I'm gonna search for that during the editing.
I'd like these men turned back into humans, please.
Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Turkeys have always been more than human.
Okay. Starting to...
I'm selling New York to France. You humanized the wrong turkey. It's possible. We shouldn't leave anything to chance.
All in favor of turkey president.
You can't be serious. You
Ready?
These men are, what is the word? Terrorists.
It's pretty strong.
Marry Tom Lincoln.
That's a password for what?
Why do you hate this country?
I hate every country in the universe, brother. Their job placement.
In every reality.
I've seen your litter box, so your little nerd paws don't have to touch another nerd's nerdy poopy. Roy little edgelord anus all over it.
Guys, maybe you're both right and...
You're going far with the metaphor, but I got you. With the TV? You're dining with the TV, please.
Pass the potatoes.
Please.
Thank you.
Thank you, it's already great, but please, it can't hurt.
So I guess elections do have consequences. Eat my ass, Jerry. I've seen your ass.
Oh, not you, that's it! He's already mistreated by all of his family.
President Curtis has enacted a plan to turn all turkeys in America into hybrid super soldiers.
There won't be a single bird left in D.C.
Oh wow, wiping out a native population on Thanksgiving. That's never happened before. I associated Thanksgiving with genocide. It's what young people do. I wasn't trying
The
to...
crypt of the new world. You
Ah, okay, she gave you an idea.
With the right speech, we could get a handful of well-trained hillbillies.
worked against the British. I'm in.
A boss, Marvin.
It's okay. Mistrusting presidents is a patriotic duty. And that guy on TV isn't me. I'll be damned. Well, I'm racist.
You better not be.
I know it's going to take more than some speech, but...
Come on, we want an Independence Day speech.
Speeches are words, repeated words, listed words.
With the good music, going deeper, more intense each
I'm
time.
asking you, will you do what I say?
Lock and load. They're rhetorical, sir.
Lock and load!
Okay.
Sir, we've got Rick and Morty coming in what appears to be an unlicensed Star Wars adaptation.
I'm not gonna talk about that thing. Robots.
Nice driving, Sanchez. You know the goddamn rules. If you see something clucking or pecking, put a buckshot in its panties.
What now, Rick? Time to turn up the broiler. Whoa, is that...
The crypt of the new world.
Under that statue.
Is this country's oldest secret. One disguised by centuries of Thanksgiving.
Ah, really? Les complotistes en sueur.
Merciless beasts grazing on the flesh of cowering humans. Then in the 15th century, a vessel crashed. On board, our saviors. Sanchez, pull that lever the
What
same time I do.
Shit, they're gonna fight.
Ah, you're supposed to represent... Okay, I got it.
But they united over their hatred of turkeys. They love even more than each other is kicking turkey butt. Maruka Dartin in your day.
What language? Is it a real one? I mean? We've come that you can summon. Oh, again. What are you drinking and smoking, writers?
My kind has always dealt with predators. That's why we sleep in trees. Now you must choose. Fight me or stop that weapon. You dumb dipshit, there's 3 of us and 2 of us are spacemen. Obviously, they're gonna save America and bring that monument home.
Okay.
Sanchez, you got your part.
Oh, shut up, Morty. Come on.
Let's go, bitch.
Turkeys sleep in trees? Who the hell cares, Morty? Let's just deactivate this shit. Calibrate. Oh my god.
No, I'm doing it bad. I'm sorry. I should not have tried.
Why don't we just blow it off the National Monument? Look, we just got pardoned. You really want to do this again next year?
No.
No matter what you got people to believe, I'm still the goddamn president.
Are we cool with, like, turquoise? Are you kidding me, Morty? Just cut the damn thing.
Which one?
Oh, shit! Oh!
Morty.
Morty!
Oi.
You had one job.
We've come.
Wait, why are you... spoon?
Yes, I'm doing it.
PlayStation 2.
Huh?
PlayStation 3 for Room 5. PlayStation 4.
You're running through your whole life.
Yes. And what a life it was.
Smash.
I don't speak Googa. The CIA only taught me your activation phrase. I'd say, give America one more chance.
Now they're gonna fight. They're really gonna fight.
No.
Oh, they love each other.
Baby, the president owes you. You saved him.
Ain't his fault our insurance got cut. We gotta build missiles.
You remember?
What the hell did he do? I think he's forged.
Yes, PTSD.
I refuse to take this man's healthcare.
I know, right there at the end it was for all of the soldiers who went into war, who came back with PTSD and who are not helped by their governments and stuff like that to get some help. I know, but am I really gonna talk about it for a long time? No, because we don't have the same system in France, you know, for healthcare and also for other stuff like that. And also because we're talking about a guy who has a PTSD about being a turkey. No, I'm not gonna talk about it more than what I just did, and I did already a lot, I think. Okay, about... Oh really? This episode again? I mean this episode and the previous ones? What are you drinking? What are you smoking before writing them? Writers, I know that with Rick and Morty we are used to have some weird situations and stuff like that, but really I have the impression that right there they are going way further with that during this season, with these weird situations. Again, if I have to summarize everything that happened during this episode in just some sentences, all of that turkey thing transforming into turkey because you're fighting the president was not transformed back into a human, it was a turkey who tried to control the world with big turkeys, humans. Oi oi. All of that episode, you know, was around Thanksgiving, and I'm pretty sure that it had a lot of references around that I didn't have. For example, you know, all of the thing about the French, about the Statue of Liberty, you know, for the French, about all of the thing about French people and all, I think that I've got them, but for sure I'm not gonna take them like you guys, and I'm pretty sure that you guys, maybe you lost a lot during these jokes, when me, I was just, you know, trying to connect the informations and be like, okay, I've got it, but that's all. When for you, I'm sure that it was pretty fun, like, you know, if it would have been something into the story of France for me, you know, something like that for me. Okay, but yes, other references, I'm not sure that I have them, that I add them all. You know, I had the main things about pardoning, you know, for example, a turkey. Each year your president is doing that. Can we talk again about the weird thing behind that? All of that tradition, you know, about having Thanksgiving and for what reason, and it's the occasion, you know, to have a big dinner with your family and friends and all. I'm someone, you know, who loves all kind of traditions like that. Like, I think that I would love to have something like that in France, but we have other days that we are celebrating and that you're not celebrating into your country, you know, for other reasons, and also it's okay. But yes, Thanksgiving, I know that each year your president is pardoning a turkey. Like, first you are pardoning that turkey for what reason? Like, she did what? What that turkey did to you? Like, she needs to be pardoned for what? For being alive? And after that, like, really, each year you have that moment with the president of your country, like, really big guy saying to a turkey, okay, that's okay, you're not gonna be killed, you're not gonna be eaten. Like, really? the vegetarians are like that, being said like that, I mean, just that, if Rick and Morty, they would have done something about it, turn it as a funny thing, saying how absurd it is, at least, if you are thinking about it twice, again, your president, the president of your country, is taking an entire day each year to say to a turkey, you're not gonna be killed this year, we're not gonna eat you. To pardon that turkey, because that turkey did something bad. I know what is happening behind that move, the symbolic of that, the tradition behind that. But if I'm okay with the tradition of celebrating Thanksgiving, at least I know for what reason, I know that. There is a debate right there, but I know at least the reason why, and me, I'm more okay with just having a tradition which is telling you that each year you're gonna be reunited, all of your family with your friends, and you're gonna have a good time with your family and your friends. Just that part of the tradition, I'm okay with it. Yes, eating. I'm always okay for eating. And I know the reasons behind that, what the president is doing. But again, if you're thinking about it twice, So yes, that episode was cool, but see, I think that for sure it was more cool for you guys in US than for us, in the rest of the world. Us, we were more losing, at all of the weird stuff that happened during this episode. Again, the president and Rick fighting, is it really a surprise? No. The fact that it didn't happen just one time, that Rick transforming himself into a turkey to be pardoned. And after that, all of what happened, like... even these jokes around the Congress, I think that I had the majority of them, but I think also that with all of these people into the Congress, I was supposed to know who they were. For sure, some of them into the show are looking like some of them into the real world, but I didn't have that. I can't know that. I can't know the names and the faces of all of your deputies. I'm not even sure that you're calling them deputies in US. No, it's congressmen and congresswomen that you're calling them. In France we have the assembly and they are called the deputies into the assembly. And we have also the Senate and it's the senator and all. Stop. Yes, I'm sure that right there, you guys in US, you recognized some of these people. And for you it was more fun. That guy, transformed into a spider, I don't even know who it was supposed to be. Again, I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to be someone real. That I'm gonna search for that information during the editing, not for now. And even more not for now, because I think that I can't film more, I was supposed to film my reactions to 4 episodes today, and it's already so dark, and it's 4 p.m, And really, I think that it's gonna be the night in just 10 minutes. Maybe you can see it, the difference between the beginning of this video and right now. But I'm not gonna be able to film more. And it's bad. For my schedule, for my week, the organization of my week, it's bad. But it's like that. Okay, I think that I'm gonna stop this review right there. I don't have a lot to say more because, again, I think that everything that happened during this episode, we're not gonna have any consequences about it during the next one. For any of the characters. For any of the characters, we spent all of this episode with Rick and Morty and the President. Beth, Summer and Jerry, they didn't have any story for themselves, not really during this episode. Again, I want one episode to be about Summer during this season. She deserved that. And at some point I want for Jerry to change, to evolve a little. Not during this episode. Each time during these reviews, for this season 5, I'm gonna be like, not during this episode. Not during this episode. But I want it for this season, truly. Okay, so I'm gonna stop this session of binge watching right there. So it's all for you and for me for today. So it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Hey.